Minasan konnichiwa! Aqui quem está falando é o L e hoje estou mudando continuidade aqui na nossa game player. E a nossa missão hoje é um veneno lento. Fale com a T eu Viago. Bom, para que vocês fiquem inteirados da quest a qual eu estou fazendo nesse exato momento, é da facção e regiões. Um veneno lento. Bora lá então fazer essa quest aqui, sem longas demandas. Tá bem definido, né? Eu vi aqui algumas coisas aqui. Olha só que interessante.
Like Antam blood, I'll keep the goods flowing.
O mesmo esquema de sempre, é sempre bom a gente fortalecer os nossos aliados.
Come back soon.
E agora vamos entrar aqui no inventário e já dar um up aqui no nosso querido ó, cara, invocado, hein? Invocadíssimo. Bonito. E beleza. Pra mim aqui eu acho que já não tem mais nada. Parte 2 aqui. Eu vou continuar com esse mesmo. E tá tranquilo.
Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound. And that is my purview.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Thea. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
Neither of you strike me as the bloodthirsty sort.
Our shared enemies deserve our worst.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord Butcher Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
The gods care about taking Treviso.
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antam.
But Antam distrust magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Power can turn anyone against their own interests, their own people.
Butcher Dathrata. What do you know about him?
The Antam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline. And the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd how?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
You're in charge. Antiva has a king.
And the power of a king is enforced by armies. Antiva has no army. It has the Crows.
There's a reason Antivan coins have portraits of guild leaders, not royalty. We're patriots. Crows can't field a battalion, but we protect our nation our way.
Sounds like you think the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, he didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information? Spies?
He had something.
And until we know what it was, killing him isn't the contract.
Helping the Crows helps everyone in the long run. What's the first step to your message?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our Crow and help with his contract.
Find your Crow, then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus may not trust you at first, because you're Kunari.
The occupation makes it difficult to appreciate the difference between regular Kunari and the Antam.
Put it down.
Place, I was just thinking about this old elven lullaby. It goes, Irsa tel now, mithalas matheneras.
Did you say Isituno?
I didn't, but it sounded like that, didn't it? I knew you'd catch that.
That's Elven. What does it mean?
We don't really know. It's an old lullaby with old words. Irsa tel now might mean I'm empty, full of nothing, if I had to guess. I don't know why I brought it up, it just came to me.
Oh, Sineadon. Good to see another Kunari who isn't one of the dust-brained Antam. Bye.
Banjo Vantam stopped me on my way to work. Demanded to know who I was and where I was going.
What gives him the right?
There's the place. Keep your eyes open. We may not be the only ones interested.
Why don't we just kill all crows this small?
He was my cousin!
We are found!
Don't worry. Taya and Viago sent us.
You're not... More on top, are you? Prove it and kill them! They killed Baron! They killed my cousin!
You okay, Rook?
Here we got left! Got them!
I call that a win.
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Darren, my cousin, they... Please, you have to finish Darrett's contract. It's about the Butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the Butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then... someone has to finish this for Darrett. Please.
We will. You should get back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
We should... That note said Darius should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Taya and Viago. Just follow the marks. Maybe a mark one crow would leave for another?
I spotted something on the walls. Earlier, I mean.
Let's go look.
You got it. I'm on it. Heard ya.
Não foi. E sabe o que é mais decepcionante? A Belera está decepcionada comigo. Olha só o seu rosto de decepção. Não foi, não foi. De novo, não! Como que eu vou olhar agora pra minha Bellara? Como que vai ficar o meu romance com ela? Olha a decepção. Ela já foi até lá pra frente. Decepcionada comigo. Me deu as costas. Agora eu vou. Agora é questão de honra. Agora é questão de honra. Vai. 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 Opa. Não cai não. Continuando aqui. Opa. O que será que tem nesse escurinho aqui? Não tem nada. E continuando aqui, nós vamos prosseguindo. Voltamos pelo mesmo caminho. Aqui o carinha não sei o que tá fazendo ali parado.
A kind of quick splatter you can throw. That's got to be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
Aqui tem essa marca aqui, galera, que é o que ele falou, tá? Só pra vocês ficarem inteirados do que tá acontecendo aqui no jogo. O que tem pra fazer? Vamos voltar lá. Vamos voltar agora. Tentar entender a situação agora. Pra gente poder tá prosseguindo com o nosso... Opa! Você viu só, tem uns negócios assim meio estranhos aqui, não consegui passar pelo meio das pessoas. As pessoas não saem do meio do caminho. E o que tem de pessoa aqui pedindo esmola, eu fui ajudar no jogo aqui, mas é muita pessoa. Poxa, assim vai acabar a grana. Passando aqui pelo meio da pracinha, o camarada aqui, ó. Braço parado, não tem nada pra fazer, coçando o saco. E vamos virar aqui, continuando. Olha só, essa cidade misteriosa. Vamos tentar terminar o contrato, né? Vamos ver o que vai dar daqui pra frente aqui. Tô até vendo, hein, meu. Tô até vendo já. Ó, líder militares do Atan. O que tem aqui em cima? Opa, vida é sempre bem-vindo. Pera aí. Ai. E agora é a hora. Vamos lá. Ups. Uma bandeira, nada assim. Apenas uns reflexos assim.
Was never Elven, but a mispronunciation of Isatunal. Maybe they knew it had something to do with the Titans and...
Here's another crow mark.
Now, where were we? Oh, right.
Oops.
Maybe they knew it had something to do with the Titans and tried to write it down.
And got it wrong. Then over time...
This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere. The Butcher is making poison. Comic.
The poison that destroys your mind? That comic?
If I were the Butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line. The Antam brought in a comic master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further.
Vamos agora um rolezinho de bondinho aqui, por cima da cidade.
The Antam ordered me out of my house. I don't have anywhere else to go.
Hang on.
Chamar aqui o nosso...
Almost there.
Ups, quase. Bora lá, né? Escudão aqui. O que tem pra fazer aqui? Ah, vamos lá.
Take them out, quick.
Nossa! Nossa, meu! Se liga, velho! Você tá fazendo? Você tá querendo me matar? Impressão minha! Pode não, só! Que é isso? E a Randy, ela pega e fala, nossa, bem, é tipo assim, torcendo pra você. Bate nele, Randy! Vai lá, lasque a porrada nele, Randy! Aí sim. Meus parceiros, é engraçado. Os meus parceiros é tipo a Randy ali, isso, muito bem. É, só no. Como a gente fala aqui em japonês, só fazendo oi pra mim, em vez dela ir lá arregaçar as mangas. Não, mas tá certo, tá certo. É o amore da minha vida, a Randy e a Beulara. Então vamos tentar. Estamos aqui. Prosseguir. O que tem aqui? Pô, até no teto aqui. Esses caras aqui são fortes, meu. São fortes. Morrer. Ai, vida. Resumindo assim, esse escudo não serve pra muita balera não. Ver o combozinho que dá, não tem nada pra fazer agora, mas ele já tá indo já. Carregando.
We did it!
O exército de sunguinha ali. Eles poderiam ter caprichado, feito outras coisas. Esse sim é uma reclamação assim. É caótico ver soldados assim de sunguinha ali, ó. Olha lá o fio dental no meio do fiosque. Pelo amor de Deus. O jogo tá tão gostoso de jogar, a jogabilidade tá fluindo, a história tá legal, tô curtindo a história. Aí os caras me vêm aqui numa cidade bacana dessa e me colocam um bando de soldado com um sunga no meio. O que tem a ver isso com história fantasia, gente? Com jogos de fantasia. Dragon Age sempre foi um jogo de fantasia, RPG, um jogo legal, gostoso, divertido de se jogar. Aí eles colocam umas temáticas que não tem nada a ver com o jogo. Essa temática de roupa, de sei lá, meu, não tem nada a ver. Se fosse outro tipo de jogo, outra situação. Então, sim, isso daí é uma das reclamações. Opa, o que tem aqui dentro? Agora tem que tomar cuidado, porque o bicho vai pegar aqui. O bicho vai pegar aqui dentro agora. Olha aqui, o que a gente vai acontecer agora? Ó, tô ouvindo a voz. E a voz é de... eu sabia nesses lugares aqui, os caras... Ai, mas os caras não me dão trégua! Que isso? Não tem trégua não, galera. Aí, ó, vamos meter um combaço aqui. Antes que os vizinhos aqui me reclamam. Regaça, vai. diferente. É, tem que ter paciência, porque paciência, defender. Defende, ataca. Eu nunca vi uma situação no qual o soldado usa uma tanga. Tangazinha aqui, ó. Ai, não dá, tem que eliminar mesmo do jogo.
Outsider, time to test my gift. I am will made flesh, so much flesh.
destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening. Wait. This note says that wasn't all the Kamek. The Butcher's angry because some went missing.
Who got their hands on it?
No idea. But the note does mention the Butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Taya and Viago need to know they were right.
Are you out of your minds?
Someone had to act.
I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
Who is this?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the Butcher.
We have other enemies too. The gods are involved, corrupting some Antam, making them monsters.
And the Butcher?
You two are right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the Butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them. One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The Butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.